So the problem is, if you take this word that feminists took in the second wave, which you don't like, and they use it as a precise instrument for doing feminist analysis faster and more efficiently. That's what it was for. And then you say that this term is showing that feminism is the tool that it developed as a word to describe patterns that it's trying to analyze. So what you're basically said is feminist analysis should be analyzed using feminist analysis tools to prove you shouldn't do feminist analysis, is what you said. So I would suggest that you pick a different.
That's the first straw man there. That's not what we were doing at all, right? What she's trying to say, that term, which is now used as a tool to analyze those things within feminism, she's trying to say that we're saying, no, you're not allowed to do that. No, we're saying that you can do it. We're saying that you have been doing it, right? But we're saying that you don't stand up to your own logic. Okay. That you by doing what you're claiming to do and by claiming to stand up for women's rights are actually doing something that's detrimental to women's well-being. Okay, that's all we're saying. You can do it, but we're just going to call you what you are, which is misogynistic. But she's saying that we're trying to say that it shouldn't exist. No, we're not saying it shouldn't exist. We're saying it does exist, but that it is misogynistic. That's all. That's all we're saying. But she's trying to move the goalposts and straw man.
Does that make sense, Alan?
Yeah, I'm listening. Keep going.
Okay. Let's keep going here.
Proposition with words that you're more familiar with, because misogyny isn't just a word. It's a feminist analytical instrument that you wouldn't have without second wave feminism, which you don't agree with. So you shouldn't use it. Like, that's a really big problem. Besides the fact that your arguments didn't seem to be related to what I guessed what you wanted to argue, which I had to speculate. Because if you spoke to somebody who understood feminism, they would understand that what you said was like circular and incoherent, and it genuinely is. Like, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this to be literate.
What was it again, Jay?
Because I think most debates.
So two things she did there. She's trying to say that the word isn't a word; it's actually a tool. No, misogyny isn't a tool for feminists. It isn't. She said that. She said misogyny isn't just a word; it's a tool that feminists use.
She also makes the claim that it derived during second wave feminism, and because you're using it in the wrong context, so you have to change your position altogether. She'll lead into this later.
Yeah. The other thing is that she said that we didn't address the actual parameters of the debate prompt itself, which is exactly what we did. My debate prompt opened with explaining that the goal of modern feminism has become to dismantle the tools of what gave women their actual power and strength in the first place, which is gender roles. And that's why modern feminism tries to dismantle traditional gender roles. That is what inherently makes it misogynistic. Okay. And then we went on to explain those gender roles and how they benefit women, and why abandoning them is actually women giving up their strength, which again is misogynistic. She's trying to say we didn't do that, which is basically what people who are fighting a losing end of a debate always say. They try to say you're not addressing the actual debate prompt. And at the same time, you'll see she tries to change the debate prompt itself. We'll get onto that.